Welcome to this week's hot video, remaking Sofia Richie engagement ring. Wow, you guys, so when I dropped remaking Hailey Bieber's engagement ring, everybody was going nuts. Well, now that Sofia's married, the trend has just been going off. I mean, anything she does, it's like it trends immediately. Her sleek back hair, her quiet luxury style of clothing, and her engagement ring as well. After she got married, we're seeing a surge of people looking for emerald cut engagement ring. So this is super exciting because I made the exact version of that ring and I'm gonna give you all the deets on how I did it, but most importantly, I'm also gonna give you tips and tricks on how to recreate this ring. And if you watch the video all the way through, comment right now if you like my channel, make sure you subscribe. But if you watch it all the way through, I'm gonna also give you bonus, which is how to pair a wedding band with her engagement ring. This wouldn't be a Bye Bonnie video if I didn't show you what wedding band she could be wearing. And I'm also gonna be showing you this ring in 2 different metal colors. So if you're a gold girl, stick around. All right, let's start with the basic, okay? So I need to tell you like all the deets. So this is the actual remake that I did of Sofia Richie's engagement ring. If you take a look, it's a very elegant emerald cut solitaire with nothing on the band, like nothing, just a very low profile engagement ring. So for her ring specifically, if you look at the photo, it covers about this much of her finger. So I want to say just by the photo, guessing the carat, right now I'm wearing a 3 carat, and now based on length to width ratio, I'm guessing the carat weight of her engagement ring to somewhere between 4.5 to 5.5 carat. She also has it set in a relatively delicate platinum solitaire, so it gives it that really luxurious look where your eyes are only focusing on the step cut lines of the diamond, which is what makes an emerald cut so gorgeous. And I know you guys love details, so if I have to guess the color or the clarity of the ring, definitely from the photo, it looks like it's somewhere between D to G color, definitely VS1, VVS, but of course, if I didn't take a very close look at it, I wouldn't know for sure, but that's what it feels like. It feels like the ring is very clear. For those of you who are shopping for an emerald cut diamond, tip number 1, remember, clarity is extremely important in an emerald cut diamond. Because it's a step cut facet, you can see the stone through and through, okay? And if I had to guess, the cost of this ring is probably between $250,000 to $400,000. Of course, quiet luxury, not so quiet. And also, one thing that I noticed about Sofia's engagement ring is that it's set very low, number 1. And one important thing to note if you try to recreate this look is that I noticed the length to width ratio of her diamond. It's definitely nothing in the 1:3 ratio, because in the 1.3 ratio on an emerald cut, it's when it starts to get really chubby. And I can visually tell that her stone is a little bit more elongated. So if you are interested in something similar to that, definitely try to look for diamonds that are 1.4 ratio above. And for those of you who don't know what length to width ratio is, basically you take the length divided by the width, and that gives you how long the stone is. And of course, her beautiful, gorgeous hand, it looks amazing with a longer stone. So moving on to the profile of her ring and the details of this ring. So I do think that her ring is designed with an extra low profile design because you can tell that it's very flush to her finger. Okay, so typically an elongated cut stone, especially in emerald, you definitely want to try to set it as low onto the finger as possible, just because it's a long culet and you kind of don't want it to like snap over. So I promise to show you, this is the platinum version here. We have a 3 carat E color VVS1, a 1:46 ratio on the stone, and we did the extra low profile solitaire in 1.8 millimeter bandwidth, okay? And we also have the exact same ring in yellow gold, which I promised to show you. So here is actually a 2-tone version of this ring, very low profile. And then so you can see a side-by-side comparison, the 2-tone and the platinum. So if you look, it's kind of hard to tell the metal color because when it's kind of thin. This one is actually coming in at 1.9 millimeter, and it actually has an actual hidden halo on the side, which is only really gives you like a side pleasure, I would say, not so much something that you can notice from top view. And if you are somebody who lives a very active lifestyle and you're going to consider a rock that large, like 3 carat and above, or even 4, 5, 6 carat, you definitely don't want it set so high where it's like knocking over everything, right? So with an upside, obviously comes a downside. So when something is very, very low profile, I guess the quote unquote downside is that you cannot wear a flush wedding band. And if you watch a lot of Ibani videos, where you definitely have to check out my other emerald cut video that I did, I actually did a U-curve flush band for 3-stone ring. So definitely check that one out if you want to see something super cool. Think would be an amazing match to this ring, which is a east-west set emerald cut band. And if you pair that with this, you can see gapping, but I also kind of appreciate that you can see that there's 2 rings there, right? So I don't mind it that much. I think it's actually beautiful. So Sophia, if you're watching this video, you know you have to call Bonnie. This is actually a newest drop in our collection because people absolutely love our extra low profile emerald cut band, which is shown here, which I'm gonna actually put on this side of the hand so you guys can see what a regular set of an emerald cut band looks like next to an east-west set. So this is the difference between the two, and the size of the diamond is actually the same. They're just placed in 2 different directions. And of course, if you are somebody who actually wants something minimal and a flush look, we always have that open claw band, which I've shown in other videos. Definitely check them out. We've paired them with oval, with different low profile rings. But this one will basically give you that flush look because of the opening here, and compared to this original set. It's personal preference, honestly, flush or not flush. It's really just a personal preference. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer there. So there you have it, a full breakdown and remake of Sofia Richie's engagement ring. What do you think of her gorgeous, gorgeous emerald cut diamond ring? What would you have done differently? Would you have added diamonds on her band? Leave your thoughts below. I want to know. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at By Bonnie Jewelry to see more jewelry. Who's the next celebrity ring that you want me to talk about? I've also done a couple other. You can check them out here. Leave them in the comment below. Tell me. I want to do it, okay? I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye.